We're gonna need some beef, lemons, onions, and soy sauce. I highly suggest using calamansi for this recipe. Unfortunately, we don't have any at the moment. They're not quite ready for the picking yet. Oh, and if you're asking why I'm having a cover all over my plants, it's because there's a lot of grasshopper and crickets at this time of year. So this is my one way of protecting them. Yeah, last year we lost pretty much most of the leaves because of the grasshoppers. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna marinate our meat. So first we gotta look for a container deep enough to hold all our meat and marinate in. Next we're gonna need to squeeze our lemon. So we're gonna cut it in half. And here's a little trick for you guys. Instead of squeezing the lemon with your bare hands, you can also use your tongs. Just put it in the middle and it's easier to squeeze. See? Less effort. So we're gonna do that for the rest of the lemons. I'll add on the description how many lemons I use for this. Next we're gonna slice our onions into rings. There you have it. And when we cook this, we're gonna like separate them all into individual pieces. Now we just finished squeezing our lemon. Next we need to remove all the seeds. Next we need to add in our soy sauce. Constantly stir and taste to see how it is. So if you like it too tangy or if you want it more on the soy sauce side. So this is the only time you can adjust it. Perfect. And next we're gonna add in some cracked pepper. And that's it, our marinade's ready. Next we're gonna need to thinly slice our beef. We're gonna need about that thin. Also make sure you slice against the grain so it's not chewy. Now we're done slicing our beef, we're gonna place them inside the marinade. Stir them around, make sure they're all evenly coated. And that's it. We're gonna put them in the fridge, marinate it overnight. I prefer overnight so it can absorb all that flavor. If you don't have that time, the closest you can do is probably, the fastest will be probably 2 hours. It's up to you on how strong you want your beef to taste. First thing we're going to do is heat up our wok over medium heat. Next, we're going to add in about 2 teaspoons of oil. Next, we're going to lightly saute our onion. We don't want to completely saute it until it's like very soft. We still want that kind of like stiff circular shape of it. So just a little. As you see, the onion's a little soft now, but it still has its shape. So this is perfect. We'll remove them, set aside. On the same pan, we're going to be putting in our beef that we marinated. Save the marinade for later. We're gonna cook this for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. And as you're cooking this, you'll notice that the juices will be coming out of the beef. Don't forget to constantly stir the beef. As the juice are coming out, we're going to stir it one more time, and then we're going to cover. And they're still alive, they're trying to run away. So stir, and then let's cover it. And let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, after 10 minutes of simmer, let's go check on our beef. Smells good. You can smell that lemon flavor. Alright. Next we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our marinade. We're gonna bring it to boil and cook it for another 10 minutes. Until the marinade is fully cooked. We're gonna check on our beef and give it a stir. So you see it became soupy now. What I'm gonna do is, you know me, I like the flavor strong. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it uncovered and just let it simmer for about 10 minutes. I want that marinade, or I want that sauce to evaporate, making it more consistent, you know. So give it 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, our sauce has reduced. So this is pretty much done. What we're gonna do now is just add in our onions. So onions are pretty much just like a garnish for this dish. That's why you want it kind of like still holding its shape. You don't have to make it fancy, you can just toss it all in right just in the middle. There you go. And that's our dish. Bistek or Filipino beef steak.